good to see everybody. Good to see you, Dave. Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen some of it because of health and the weather and et cetera, et cetera. And there's actually a couple of you I hadn't seen since before I went to Costa Rica, and so just good to be together and good to be able to be out together and spend this time this morning in worship and study and praise of God. And it's just a good thing to be able to be out today. We, if you remember, I mean, we've had a couple Sundays we weren't able to meet, and some haven't been here, and just various things. But we are in Romans chapter 8. Romans chapter 8. And we've begun this chapter. We've looked at some of the text there. We've looked at the first 11 verses. Just very quickly going over those first 11 verses. You know, he begins this chapter with an extremely positive statement on the heels of the negative statement, basically to end chapter 7, about our struggles, about, "Oh, wretched man that I am," that text in the end of chapter 7. But he says in verse 1 of this chapter that there is no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus, who do not walk according to the flesh, but according to the Spirit. That is one of the best texts in the Bible about what I would call the idea of Christian security. We often talk about once saved, always saved being false doctrine or a false idea. Well, the flip side of that is once saved being barely saved is also wrong, and this says that in essence. He says there's no condemnation for those that are in Christ Jesus. And then you might say, in a way, he qualifies that by those that don't walk according to the flesh.